In Central Park.
Alright, hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome to, I think, part 4 of my Lermond's New England campaign. Here in Hearts of Iron 4, Kaiserredux, New England. Hold on, I'm having an issue in the other monitor. I'm trying to deal with it. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's throw on some no copyright music. No copyright. We'll do Celtic nature. Or let me look up Adrian von Ziegler nature music, I guess it would be called. Here we go. Relaxing music in nature. I knew we had some. All right. Okay. Visit Caesar. Here we go. Very nature. Extremely nature. Let's jump ahead. I think this is like has a lead in. Let's jump ahead like 3 minutes. Where's the music? Like, is this just nature ambiance? Oh, it's coming in now. Let's jump ahead a little more. I guess that'll do. Yeah. You know, it's not epic, but it's, you know, it's not supposed to be. We're hanging out here in nature. You know what? I'm gonna open up like some maybe like light rain noises. Light rain sounds. Okay. Caesar, you're not part of this. We don't need meowing in the forest. Okay, hello there, Marsh. Okay. So, where did we last leave off? Did we finish up the whole, that is one wicked looking, focus. No, we hadn't yet, finished up. Oh, Eldrick Realm. Alright, I think we wanted to try out Frontier Democracy, although, yeah, because I'd rather not lose the factory output sooner than we need to. So, communalist democracy, modeled on the pure Americanist system practiced on the frontier and by early colonists, is the single most just and fair form of democracy possible. We must slowly replace our representative system and move away from republicanism as we dive into true, pure, and free anarchist democracy. Only then will the voices of all truly be heard and obey. Yeah. My name is Paul Goodman, and I speak for the trees. Let's see, this Yeoman craftsmanship. It's kind of a net bad thing, but on the other hand, it'll start slowly making our party more powerful, and it is kind of fun whenever you can start to get toward 100% on your political party, just for funsies. Like you're just converting everybody. What's going on out here in the world? Woo, look at that teeny tiny little Slovenia. Sir sleeps a lot. I'm pretty envious of that ability of yours there. I couldn't sleep worth a damn last night. I got maybe like 3 hours sleep all night. Just couldn't freaking do it. On the other hand, I am now really far into Ulysses. Well, not really far. I'm like almost exactly halfway through Ulysses. I'm in the middle of what the guidebook I'm using says is the hardest chapter. But like, yeah, the day before yesterday, I was on page 180, I think, or was it? Yeah, 180, chapter 10, the start of chapter 10. Today I am on page 328. So I've read 148 pages of Ulysses in 3 days, and I might read a little bit more of it before I go to bed. But boy, it's tough. It's tough, the ones I did today. I did like all of one chapter earlier today, and that was the Nausicaa episode, which I was really looking forward to. The first half of it was quite interesting, and then it pivots. But so without getting too into things, basically, well, the Nausicaa chapter is the one that is why the book was banned in America for a little bit, and that was like the whole court case. You know, it was like Ulysses versus the state of New York or whatever it was called. So yeah, I got through the smut. It wasn't as bad. It wasn't that bad. Anyway, and but the second half of that chapter, quite frankly, was kind of boring. So that was sort of disappointing. Hey there, Nicholas. I went with Paul Goodman, who speaks for the trees. That's a terrific logo, by the way. But then I hit a new chapter called Oxen of the Sun. So this is freaking nuts. This section called Oxen of the Sun, it's only 36 pages long, I think, which is longer than some of the other chapters. But it's kind of the gimmick, because every chapter in Ulysses has some sort of gimmick going on, at least one. The gimmick for this one is that it's Joyce basically writing in the style of all the Western canon over the course of the chapter. So like every couple of paragraphs or so, or one paragraph or a couple of pages, it kind of depends on the style, he will change his style to be imitating another, like a previous famous author. Okay, hold on a second. Yeoman craftsmanship and frontier democracy. Going in line with Goodman's Yeoman policies, a lot of equipment, products, goods, and foodstuffs in our nation are being made by local craftsmen, farmers, artisans, and other skilled laborers. Though production output was slowed, we have had far less of an impact on the environment, while also moderating our people and teaching the peasants virtues lost in the modern age. Along with these changes, frontier democracy has also taken root, following the lead of our ancestors that laid the noble foundations of this great land. All shall have a voice, and local government provides us all as a direct instrument of the decentralized masses, finally freeing the proletariat and the planet of the vices of modernism. Or modernism, excuse me. I think it's pronounced modern when it's modernity. All are free and liberated in this green paradise. I just realized we don't have the utopian communes option here, so wait a minute. How the heck are we actually supposed to go to war? Nation of caring people. Oh, so we can do all this. Isn't that sweet? But seriously, how the hell are we supposed to go to war now? Uh-oh. I can just do it manually. I sure have the political power. Congressional Army. New England's friend in the North. No. Armed free neutrality. Okay, we can't do that. Uh-oh. This is awkward. We could, like I said, we could just do it manually, but what the heck is the what's the AI supposed to do if it ends up in this situation? Foreign policy tree. Well, that's the foreign policy tree seems to be based. Oh wait, what is this? What's this? Air Force, Navy. No, this this is the foreign policy tree, but both of its paths are blocked because we can't do friend in the North because we're not with the Entente, and we can't do armed free neutrality either because we joined the Third International. Very, very awkward. Can we justify? Okay, yeah, once the World War breaks out, we could just justify manually. Still, very, very awkward. I guess it doesn't matter too much, because right now I wouldn't be able to defeat the CSA anyway, especially because they're not fighting a two-front war. Hopefully the American Union State and the CSA will go to war with one another. But let's change the name of this title. The Yeoman's Republic. Okay, what other stuff going to be doing here? Research and production. This really doesn't matter. Just kind of take stuff to take it. Do 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 do. Whoa, what's happening here? There goes Bulgaria. Do 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 do. Yeah, Harold Willis. I wouldn't be against using console commands to unlock the tree. Oh, Polish Space Ever. Yeah, I hope you guys are liking it. Yeah, we're doing nature music today. Just declare war, played it simple. Yeah, I'll probably just declare the war normal like. But we would get absolutely destroyed right now if we went to war. Let's see here. How many of these can we make? Really, not hardly any at all. Yeah, just bad industry. Bad. You know what's probably gonna happen here is, I think we are going to need to help the commune. Yeah, they're about to go to war. I think we need to help the commune win first in Europe. That way they could give me a hand afterwards. So this is kind of going to be backwards. Usually it's the war in Europe starts and then America gets united and then they join one of the factions and help that faction win. But it's gonna be backwards this time. I think we're gonna help our faction win in Europe first, and then they can help me unify America. Yeah. Okay. What was he saying about Ulysses? Yeah. Oh, so yeah, Ulysses. So the chapter I'm reading called "Oxen of the Sun." The guidebook I'm using said that it is maybe the hardest chapter to get through in Ulysses. Like, especially if you want to dive into it over and over and over again, you can end up staying in there for a long time. But basically the gimmick is that each like there's 32 sections of the chapter, which is a lot of sections because it's only 36 pages. So like you might have two sections start on the same page and stuff, that are parodying different styles of authorship. So for example, like I actually started marking up the pages, like indicating where it was. So like the first thing that's being parodied is the Roman incantation to the fertility goddess. So the main character is at a, yeah, let's go do those army trees. The main character is at the at a hospital where somebody's giving birth, and so it opens with Deshil Holesiames, Deshil Holahiames, Deshil Holahilames. Send us bright one, light one, whore one, quickening and room fruit. Send us bright one, light one, whore one, quickening and room fruit. Yeah, so it's a chant, because like you're in ancient Rome or whatever. And then the second parody section is the Latin of Tacitus. So it's sentences like this, and I've read Tacitus, and like, you know, he's mocking it, he's going a little step beyond, but Tacitus really is like this. Universally, that person's acumen is esteemed very little perceptive concerning whatsoever matters are being held as most profitable by mortals with sapient endowed to be studied, who is ignorant of that which the most in doctrine erudite, and certainly by reason of that in them high minds ornament, deserving of veneration, constantly maintain, when by general consent they affirm that other circumstances being equal, by no exterior splendor is the prosperity of a nation more efficaciously asserted than by the measure of how far forward may have progressed the tribute of its solicitude for that proliferant continuance which of evils the original, if it be absent when fortunately present constituents, the certain sign of omnipolent nature's incorrupted benefaction. So that's one sentence. Yeah. Send us one whore based. Yeah. The Zhili Fengtian War. CHG is summoning trees to help in the war. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you mentioned that, because okay, there actually is a freaking hilarious section in this book. I'm not going to explain the circumstances because it's too complicated, but basically there's a scene where the concept is you're at a tree wedding. You know, like trees are getting married. Thick Syria. Oh gosh, yeah, Greater Syria. Whew. The Crusader kingdoms wish they had had that kind of land. Let's see here. Let's see here. What do we want to do? Let's get the re-icing. But I gotta find the page because the thing is, when I did a lot of this reading, I didn't have my stickers with them, or else I would have stickered all over Chapter 12. Chapter 12 was absolutely brilliant. Where is it? Where are the trees? Okay, that's talking about the Navy. Oh, here we go. So I won't read all of this, but I'll just read some of it. So, this is a scene in the bar, and they're talking about how Portugal basically has no more trees left. They cut down all their trees, and so they're saying we have to be environmentally conscious. We need to make sure that we maintain our forests. We need to make sure we're always going to be able to have the trees. Damn, I didn't realize my production of infantry equipment was that low. So then this is everybody who is being invited to the wedding, the tree wedding. Well, actually, technically, it's the concept is that it's like a national forest ranger is getting married to one of the trees. So I guess it's like parodying the idea of, it's like, we Irish have to take care of the trees. We have to think about the children. And then it's like a forester falls in love with one of the trees, so he decides to marry one. And then this is the wedding ceremony. All right, let me start. The fashionable international world attended en masse this afternoon at the, you gotta remember, think of this as like a wedding announcement in the paper, at the wedding of the Chevalier Jean-Louis de Nilion, Grand High Chief Ranger of the Irish National Foresters, with Miss Fir Conifer of Pine Valley. So he's getting married to a pine tree. Lady Sylvester Elmshade, Mrs. Barbara Lovebush, Mrs. Pole Ash, Mrs. Holly Hazel Eyes, Miss Daphne Bays, ooh, so she's single, Miss Dorothy Canbrake, Mrs. Clyde 12 Trees, Mrs. Rowan Green, Mrs. Helen Vine Gadding, Miss Virginia Creeper, Miss Gladys Beach, Miss Olive Garth, Miss Blanche Maple, Mrs. Maud Mahogany, Mrs. Mira Myrtle, Mrs. Priscilla Elderflower, Miss B. Honeysuckle, Miss Grace Poplar, Miss O Mimosa San, Miss Rachel Cedarfrond, the Mrs. Lillian and Viola Lilac, Miss Timidity Aspinall, Mrs. Kitty Dewey Moss, Miss May Hawthorne, Mrs. Gloriana Palm, Mrs. Liana Forrest, Mrs. Arabella Blackwood, and Mrs. Norma Hollyoak of Oakenholme Regis graced the ceremony by their presence. Yeah, yeah, he's marrying a thick pine tree, huh? With 2 C's. Am I right, fellas? Gosh, it's such a funny book. Oh, but I didn't finish saying the thing about the writing styles in the other chapter. So yeah, like it starts with the Roman incantation, and then it goes into Latin prose, and then there's medieval Latin prose. Then they do like an Anglo-Saxon alliterative thing, so it's like you phonetically pronounce the words, like, born baby bliss had, within womb one he worship, and then it goes into Middle English. So like Middle English, like it's starting to make more sense. Where it go, the man that was the man that was that come into the house, then spoke to the nursing woman and asked her how it fared with the woman that lay there in childbed. So that's like pretty easy to understand. Where it's like, okay, a man comes into the hospital, he speaks to the nurse, and he's asking how the woman giving birth is doing. All right, the war should be starting now. Let's see, after the Middle English, next is they do like Arthurian legends, so it gets really epic. Then they do Elizabethan style history, and that's where I'm at right now. No, I already passed that. Then there's like Milton's Latin prose, John Bunyan, then 17th century English diarists, and English journalists on page 12. So it like keeps getting easier to understand as we approach you know, the modern time that the book was written in. But it's interesting, and it's almost like it's he's kind of flexing, you know, James Joyce, because he's like, look, I can imitate all the great authors, which is why I'm better than them, because I could do them, and then I do me. I do them better than they did them. Because I really think to do parody of a style, you got to know the style to do really great parody. All right, world's at war once again. All right, war is hell. When will it end? When will CHG ever not do that verse? All right, let's go right here. Oh shoot, do I have to like ask to join the war? Yeah, let's go. Oh, I made a mistake. I just realized the Entente's gonna be at war with the Third International. Are they gonna? Well, I could just choose to not get called in, but now we could. Now we can get some frickin' Lend-Lease, so that's really good. All right, so we need to pick which side we're gonna do here. We got Father Chappie, no. Pershing Command, a lot of just kind of generally good stuff here. Okay, Grand Battle Plan, no. Here we go, Old Gravel Voice. Ernest N. Harmon is one of our top generals, and he has a distinct plan. He calls it Praise the Lord and Pass the Ammunition. And it is a plan that specifically emphasizes artillery bombardment and has a more general focus on equipment production. With a focus on these things, Old Gravel Voice knows that we will blow our enemies to smithereens. We'll get 5 light tanks and 15 artillery. Wow, amazing, incredible. But yeah, this Oxen of the Sun chapter is kicking my butt. Luckily, I'm already like a little bit over halfway through it. Oh, we got Hawaii on our side. Nice. But I really want to try to get through it tonight if possible, because I want to start doing what seems to be the biggest chapter in the book, just looking at the table of contents. And that's the chapter Cersei, because that's 151 pages long. Obviously, that's not going to be one I could do in a day like I have done for all the others, but should be useful. They got freaking militia here defending this shit? Come on, we can get in there. We can get in there. Yeah, we're doing our part. No, that's not us. Yeah, those are French units. Nevertheless, carry on. Come on. Come on. Looks like we're at war with the world. Not all the world, but yes, it is a war across the world. Yeah. We'll be okay. The key is just getting over the Rhine. You do that, and it's just a matter of time. Come on, there we go. All right, 1st Division retreating. It's a hill. It's a hill, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. Oh, they just reinforced a little bit of infantry. I'm trying to keep an eye on the north and south, make sure that those divisions don't try to move in. But we're looking good. We're feeling good. We're getting some nice Lend-Lease, which is what I like to see. But yeah, the Cersei chapter, it kind of is, it's my understanding, that's like the central big pivot point of the whole novel. And yeah, it's long, it's 150 pages. It's like a novella within the novel. Whoa, what is this? Oh, this is Legation Council. What? Why is it telling me? Why is it telling me that I'm involved in this? You know what? That just confirms that I am the only legitimate government of the United States. Let's see, abstentions. Oh, I guess it's just letting me know, though. I don't get it. I don't understand. Push a little more to the north. Those tiles are plains. You know what? I would, but there's more divisions up there, too. So here, in theory, we're going to get this done in 4 days. Okay, yeah, another unit just retreated. Okay, so we're going to take half of these. Now we attack south into Nancy. Keep those guys busy while we wear down this infantry. Come on. Aren't we worried that the Allies attacking the UK? Well, it's going to happen with or without my help. Ah, shit. Just keep them busy. Keep them busy. Damn it, they're bringing in friggin'... Nope, we lost our chance. We lost our chance. Stop it. Uh-oh, what's happening? Don't crash! Alright, 1 month into the war, we are at a stalemate. That's great. That's just grand! So we're stuck. Well, at least my guys have the air superiority. Oh, that's right, yes, Sweden. And Norway always gets wrecked up here. Which is a shame, you know, if you could take Sweden, it's a nice base to work from. Come in and journey from the north. Yeah, you gotta get through these straits, but there's no forts. Not looking good for the CNT. You know, they kind of did a big push here south, but they've all been cut off. I find Kaiserredux mobs become such a fucking grind fest. Yeah, it becomes really hard to break through sometimes. You either gotta have tanks or a whole lot of air support. But a lot of it just comes down to, yeah, grinding them out with better more weapons and stuff. Alright. Let's get more military factories going here. And I push north. Are you saying that I should push into Flanders, Wallonia, like that area? Or do you mean something else? Gas is basically the only thing you need. Yeah. What's going on? Why are my units not moving? I guess some of them are kind of already in place. But like you see, if we try to push here, not happening. Terrain penalty, but also they're getting all those buffs. Really not good. You gotta remember also, these units probably don't have everything they require in terms of equipment. Yeah, we're short on rifles, we're short on motorized. Where's General Patton in the AUS? Yes, I believe he should be. Integrated armor, baby, this evening. Integrated armor. Am I not building motorized equipment? Oh, damn it all. Here's your problem. Looking for some breakthrough, baby, this evening. Looking for a breakthrough, baby, tonight. I have no airplanes, not one. Oh, Canada and the Union of Britain are at war now. Oh, New World Symphony. Here's where I should be, because I should have done this earlier actually, so that I could yeah, hop over the border and take all the Canadian cities for my allies. The exiles will no longer be so, and the American Union State continues to struggle and fight against the Pacific states. Having a wee bit of a problem they are, even though they seem to have the advantage in every conceivable way. They can't seem to actually break through. J-Dog! Thank you very much for the super chat! Oh gosh. I'm suddenly feeling really sleepy. I was talking earlier about that lack of sleep last night. I think it's catching up with me. Yeah, it's good. Might end up being kind of an early one for me. Tonight. Tonight. There's about insincere tonight. There's the alert. Ugh. Oh my god, we freaking crashed again. Unbelievable. Leave some music and do a nap. I'm doing a superior firepower, Nicholas. KX takes forever to boot up. Alright. Maybe I should do that. I've seen that those are popular. Sometimes people just have streams where somebody's studying or sleeping. I'll probably do some study streams on my other channel come like late April. So you guys can hear me flick through pages. What is it, Caesar? What is it? Gotcha. Got your belly. Okay, here. All my loneliest days are self-perfecting, filled and warm. Yeah. I would not even bother making motorized then, just artillery support and rifles. Yeah, the motorized are just for my, what do you call it? He's, yeah, for field hospitals. Yeah, that could be interesting. Maybe you guys could hear me clicky clacking away and working on a paper or something. Oh, that's right, and then the music's gonna boot up. Oh, and this is the frickin'... Oh, there goes the monetization on the video. Oh, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some water. That's what I need. Okay. The car is the constitutional American Republic. Okay. Hump day. Yep, we're getting over the hump day, hump, bump, bump. Except I don't think I've ever worked a Monday to Friday job in my life. So, I guess that's why I never got into hump day culture. So every day's hump day. Just ask your mamas and tell them to quit calling me. One king stood up against the common people and lost his head. Since the day in King's Never for a fine punch, or through the little advice keeps his finger out of the pie now. Sorry, I feel a little sleepy. What was I talking about? But yeah, you guys can like hear me work on a paper. Could be interesting. Plus, I would kind of also then get to time how long it takes for me to do papers if I sit down and really did it. Because like this morning I typed up 5 pages. I typed more than 5 pages, but I edited it down to 5 pages. On ship, every day is Monday until the day before you get off. Yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Transforms the slums into Mayfair.
You know, maybe I should read more of that tree wedding. Okay, so yeah. Here's the so we listed all the trees that were going to be there at the wedding. Now, the bride, who was given away by her father, the MacCuffener of the Glands, looked exquisitely charming in a creation carried out in green mesmerized silk, molded on an underlip of gloaming grey, sashed with a yoke of broad emerald, and finished with a triple flounce of dark-hued fringe, the scheme being relieved by bretelles and hip insertions of acorn bronze. Oh, there we go. So yeah, that's what the father of the bride is wearing. Louis, destroying my monetization, Louis. I really do hope I get some decent sleep tonight. Yeah, it was pretty bad last night. Yeah, you guys can hear the clickety-clackety of my keyboard, maybe. Hear the paper rustling as I flip through, trying to get the exact page I need to be on to type in the source. You guys could tell me how good or bad a studier or a paper writer I am, like if I'm being really inefficient. And I'd probably check in every bit, like, because I usually actually work in intervals. Like, for example, maybe I'll type for 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and then I will do something like, you know, even if it's just to get up and go get a glass of water, or get up and use the bathroom, or just listen to a song for a second, you know, just to kind of get out of it for a moment, and then you can go back in. So like let me do it this way. Let's say you gave me 2 hours. It's like, okay, Conquering History Games, you got 2 hours to work on this paper. Get as much done as you possibly can. I would probably, instead of working for 2 hours straight, I might do like maybe something like 35, take a break, 35, take a break, 35, you know, like 35, 35, 35, 35, or no, not quite that, but you know what I mean? Like, I break it up. I wouldn't spend the entire 2 hours straight writing, because you just hit this point of diminishing returns where it's like, oh, I'm getting a headache, I've been staring at the screen too much, and I gotta, you know, just move on, do something else. Shut it. Okay. Integrated armor. That's right, we're not segregating the armor anymore. It's all integrated. If you don't like that, you could just saw it off. Oh, the waters come down. Green, green mountaineer. Okay, stream could write papers alongside you. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I've seen from like some people who do study streams, and like, and you know, the thing is too, because like, who would care about like playing it back later? Well, I guess some people would care. I can play whatever I want. You guys realize I listen to a lot of ambient music when I work. Let's see, do your stuff, check chat. When you finish, play a small game like Tetris or Crisis in the Chrome in 1991. Yeah, yeah. Oh, that reminds me. I was gonna actually put that free version of Tetris on my Switch. Let me set that up real quick. Oh, needs to be an update. haven't been playing it much. Yes, give me the guns. Give me the guns. Yeah, just yeah. That's what I'd probably do. Maybe like every half hour, just talk with the chat for a little bit. And besides that, you just hear ambient typing and then me coughing or blowing my nose or something. Scratching. Never see me saying anything like it. I like No Step Back. Well, I haven't played vanilla. I haven't tried out the new focus trees for No Step Back, so I couldn't comment on that. And I've the Officer Core mechanic I thought is very interesting. Really, I think I haven't been I have not been using it to its fullest extent. So like, for example, where's the ones that like increase your chances of getting you know, like using certain tactics? Try with Spirit Division. Yeah, here we go, like elastic defense chance, overwhelming fire chance. I haven't been like trying to stack that with generals, and I don't think I've really done any armies that were tank focused since No Step Back. So I guess I really couldn't comment on No Step Back yet because I haven't used most of its features except for the Officer Core stuff. Yep, that's JFK. Hey, hey, JFK. Where's my freaking supply? What is the issue here? Freaking Mexicans are eating up my food. Okay, I think we might do something crazy here. That's called sprinting. If you do something for an hour, stop for 15, stretch your legs, we'll chat, do something you like it. Yeah. Yeah, well, I've known that technique is like Pomodoro times. So like, I actually used to have an app, a Pomodoro timer, where it would, you know, it would have you work for like 20 minutes, stop for 5, and yeah, so it's kind of how it trained me. Now when it's crunch time for like when I'm doing final papers and stuff, what I actually will do, because there's a terrific quote. I don't know who originally said it, but there's this guy. He reviews Scotch actually on YouTube. Strange person to get this quote from, but he once said, "A change can be as good as a rest." And in the context that he would talk about it, he would talk about how like because he enjoys alcohol and he's like very responsible about it. He's not like an alcoholic. He would just talk about though how like sometimes he would get burnt out on Scotch, and so when he wanted to have a drink but he didn't want to have Scotch, he would have gin instead, which is a very different you know, type of liquor in its flavor profiles and whatnot. Let's play engineering. Ooh, 150% research bonus. Wait, research bonus. Probably, yeah. I think we know that. Anyway. In the Navy. Blah, 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 blah. In the Navy. Blah, 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 blah. Special forces here. Could actually be kind of useful. Yeah, whatever. But we're maxed out at 60 command power now because I've taken so much crap. What was I to say? Yeah, so what I'll sometimes do is, let's say I have 2 final papers due, and usually it's more than 2. I'll work on one for a half hour, then I'll stop, open up the other one, and work on that, and like usually I'll maybe have them both open, and I just keep going back and forth between the 2 documents, and it keeps me fresh. And of course I'll still get up and stretch my legs. Like you can't just sit all day long. Like you gotta like you just take a freaking 30-second walk or something, you know. Oh, walk up the hall and back. You gotta do something. I remember when I used to sell cable and they had me work in a cubicle and it was such a strict environment. Fuck, I hated that place. But like, they'd sometimes give me crap for standing up in my cubicle because I'd just be in there for hours and hours and hours a day, and it's like you couldn't leave your desk, and so like I would just even stand up at the cubicle just to get a little bit of change in blood flow, and they'd give me shit about it for standing for like one phone call. Like the customer gives a shit. Meanwhile, the manager's like blasting club music and the customer's asking if I'm at a party. That's not helping me sell cable. Oh, sorry, I'm going off now. If you do the MacArthur path, you get like 400 base points of command power. Damn. Did you see the new TNO New Millennium Dod mod? Does TNO in the 2000s? No, I have not even heard of that. Not at all. I need to take a little time sometime to see what's going on exactly in the world of Hearts of Iron 4 mods. Seems there's still plenty of interesting stuff coming through the pipeline. Nice, we've got Iceland on our side. With Iceland on our side, yeah. We would never need war. Alright, I'm going to do something ballsy here. Now, this is really ballsy because I think we could take these cities here. Like Toronto, Ottawa, Montreal, Quebec. I could take the big 4. But I think that they always have got the victory points calculated that if you don't take Vancouver also, Canada will not fall. So you can't just rush up here. But still, I would hope it could like really, really cripple Canada. Because Quebec doesn't have a dock, I think. Yeah, they don't. So if we can just take like one of these tiles here that cuts off the way to Halifax, we could just at will move west. It's going to be very, very slow, but we can do it. Let's just try it for fun. Okay. Here we go. Let's see. They want our help in the war efforts against Canada. Let's go! Alright, get over the river, 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 get over the river. Alright, Ottawa is being covered, but it's fine. All of our allies should be in on this war too, like Mexico. Yeah, cool, Mexico's at war. Oh, Toledano is in charge now. No, Pancho Villa. There we go. Yes, 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 yes. Under fire. It's fine, keep him pinned. Under fire. Mexico, what are you doing? Come on. Alright, some more free dockyards, eh? I'm gonna do war propaganda just because why the hell not? Ooh, a lot of divisions showing up. That's why we need Mexico to brace us a bit. Oh, who's coming over? Chile! Yes, yes. And Send me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled, you know, river crossing units yearning to break through lines or something like that. Heavy equipment, yeah, 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 yeah. Na 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 na. The visa I die. They get stacked 2 bonuses there. Saw people complaining about the UI as is traditional, with the TNO mods. Yep.
Keep on moving. Move out.
Let's come right here and try to see if we can get north of Quebec City. Canada got trolled. Yeah, we're doing a little trolling. We're trying to anyway. Oh, wow! I think the French are sending help over here. Once again, a bold move, Cotton. Let's see how it works out for them. Oh, but I didn't think about the hubs. Okay, well, Montreal's been cut off. They don't have anything anymore. Alright, what do I behind on the logistics of? Motorized still, yeah. Gotta get those field hospitals. We have taken Toronto. We have barred the gates, but cannot hold them for long. Eritrea revolts. How's Russia? I don't think they've entered the war. Yeah, they're messing around with Afghanistan. Afghanistan and the Ottomans were working together. Alright, just keep going north. Are you gonna really tell me Ottawa doesn't have a supply thing? Well, sort of. Yes and no. Alright, easy solution. The easy solution, it's totally avoided. Na, 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 na. Okay. Avenge the 36 Stanley coup. Mean cup? No, I don't. All right. Ottawa having a supply shortage. Insert political joke here. Let's see. Peace with Canada. We have Canadians on the run. The time's come to make peace, or else we'll drag ourselves into their expansive territory. Really? Are they just going to give us like this or something? I'm curious. What's going to go on here? No, the Stanley coup sounds funnier. Like, it was illegitimate. Canada peace deal. Hold on, I just want to see how this works. Actually, is this kind of like the one that the CSA can get? Like, it's like, you know, if Canada invades you, you could push them back, and then they go, whoa, my bad, and then you just peace out, nothing happens. But if this gives me a strip of territory, we'll stop it. Let's see here. Come on. What's gonna happen? Am I gonna get a message if they... Yeah, okay, so we did the peace deal, and I got nothing. They didn't give me an inch of land. Boo! Boo! Okay, well, we're loading up. Reload. Reload. Nice portrait. Reload. Have you ever heard of capybaras are nature's friend and friend-shaped? I have seen them. They look fuzzy and cute. British diplomacy. I see you've occupied my capital. How about we call it a tie? It might take some time to show up. Alright, well, okay, we'll try it one more time. We'll give it like 2 weeks after the peace deal. We'll try it one more time. We're gonna celebrate. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... Oh, did I just end the whole Entente war? Oh, I don't think the game designers were ready for this combo. Yeah, now France can completely focus on Germany. I just did that peace deal on behalf of the whole Third International, and you know what? That might be the reason for me to just stop right there. Like, I just helped. What the heck is that? Caesar, what are you doing? Oh my gosh! How the heck did you get up there, Caesar? My cat just jumped up to the top of my bookshelf. That's like 6 feet high. Caesar, how did you? You see, now he can't lay down because the shelves are, the books are on the shelves, so there's not enough room for him to lay. Caesar. Yeah. Cat power, yeah, right? Cats don't give a shit about physics. Caesar, can you even fit up there? Okay, let's see how long he wants to hang out up there. Yeah, I just wombo comboed the Entente out of the war. So I think just for that alone, I shouldn't. Yeah, we're gonna we're not gonna get the more territory, but yeah, we did more. That's the most that our 11 divisions could have possibly done on behalf of the Third International. I'm doing my part. All right. Division attack and core electrification effort, long range patrol stuff here. Battle line of freedom. Well, this will give me some extra factories. What color is Caesar? He's like kind of white and kind of a charcoal gray. He's got green eyes. Yeah. I posted a picture of him in my community tab once. I should probably just do that kind of semi-regularly. You would be a hero in the Commune of France, the KR universe. Yeah, that would be a pretty interesting story. It's kind of like how... Yeah, that it's like imagine in the history of the Commune of France's textbooks, like, the freaking the perfidious Albanese authoritarians, rulers of who ruled over the people of Canada, attempted to drag the Canadians into the war, but our friends in the Yeoman frontier Republican Commune of New England and the former United States marched forth and occupied Ottawa and Toronto and forced Edward the Lame, Edward the Eighth, Edward the Hermaphrodite, Edward the Cook into, for some reason the French have this kind of Scottish accent now, into a peace deal that saved us while we were able to fight on behalf of the German proletariat. Oh, I haven't seen this portrait of Will. Entente declares war. New England, hold my beer. Yeah, no kidding. Thank you very, very much for the super chat, Mad Beast Yeti. Okay. Do I want to do the hardness here? You know what? Sure. Is he Julius Caesar or Augustus Caesar? Okay, so this is actually a funny story. He was actually the compromise name. The name Caesar was actually a compromise between me wanting to... I had like a list of historical figures I was debating naming him after. And the girl that I was with at the time, she wanted to name him Bright Eyes, like from the Planet of the Apes series. And so Caesar was the compromise because Caesar is the main character in a lot of the Planet of the Apes movies. Because I'm fans of all of them. The originals. I even kind of like the Tim Robbins one. Or wait, was it Tim Robbins? Who? Wait, no. I think it was like the 2004 Planet of the Apes. With like Paul Giamatti and Michael Clark Duncan. That's definitely the worst of them. But it still has some interesting things going on. It's like when you see movie adaptations of Shakespeare plays. Like at the end of the day, you've got the language of the hold on a sec. Oh, it was 2001. Yeah, Tim Burton. Excuse me. Did I say Tim Robbins? Yeah, Tim Burton. Yeah, unfortunately, it had frickin' Marky Mark as the lead, but like I said, the people around him, there were some interesting characters in there. Yeah, frickin' Chris. Yeah, not Chris Christopherson. Oh, Chris Christopherson was in there. He's he's the slaves. But yeah, as Limbo the orangutan. Yeah, Paul Giamatti was very funny. He really reminded me. He really reminded me of like Peter Ustinov in the Spartacus Kubrick film, where it's like, okay, you're like an enslaver, so you're supposed to be a bad guy, but you're like really affable and funny. So I kind of like you. Matt Reeves and Tim Burton both directed a Planet of the Apes movie and a Batman movie. Have you seen the second Planet of the Apes movie? Which one do you mean? Well, like I've seen them all. I've seen the newer trilogy with Andy Serkis as Caesar. Those are great. Michael Giacchino doing the score. He's awesome. Although I will admit, I was kind of thinking just the other day about how I really like Michael Giacchino's music, but he is, I think that maybe the one thing he's missing. And maybe I need to listen to some more of his stuff again, because I am a Giacchino fan, but I kind of feel like his music doesn't work as well on its own. He's very much tied to the source material. It's not like I'm trying to think of like the whole Charlton Heston. Oh yeah. The original. I've seen all the originals. I've seen them multiple times. Yeah, that whole series. But oh fuck! I lost my train of thought. But it's not like Bear McCready. Bear McCready is like a guy who I can listen to his music on its own. I do it frequently. Like I'll listen to the Battlestar Galactica soundtrack anytime, all on its own. Don't need the show. The show's great. But with Giacchino, and I think it's because Giacchino is really big on I think he takes, I don't know if he does this for all of his projects, but I've heard of some where he'll wait, what was I gonna do? Yeah, Funds for Smith and Wesson. He'll like only start composing after the rest of the film is done. Or at least mostly done. So like he'll like watch a scene and then compose around that. That's my understanding of how he works from the snippets I know of him. And so then I think because of that, he ends up getting like a less cohesive whole. So like a Bear McCready, Season 2, Battlestar Galactica OST. Like that's an album you could put out on its own. You don't need the show with it. There's like a cohesiveness that runs through it. And I just don't feel like that's there with a lot of Giacchino's stuff. So it's really interesting. It's Habsburg real. Yeah, Habsburg. Prove you're a human or we're going to throw you out the airlock like a Cylon. Alright, so I'm trying to think what's our game plan here now. If we should maybe... Well, I guess let's check the border with the CSA. Frickin'... I was going to say that the American Union State was just going to roll over the CSA after this, but they might be getting drained of blood over the course of this fight with the Pacific States. Yeah, Pacific States is officially out of manpower, or at least recruitable. They're at service by requirement right now, so they could definitely start making their way up towards, scraping the barrel. But am I ever going to do TNO again? Oh, yeah, of course. There's definitely ones I want to play. I've promised that I'm going to do a Bukarina campaign at some point, but I think I also want to do... I would also at one point, not anytime soon though, because I'm not good enough to do it, I think, yet. I want to do the Orthodox Christian, like that Orthodox Christian breakaway nation, the one that forms like 2 years after the game starts. I hear pretty consistently that that's like the hardest that's the hardest Russian warlord to play. So I think it would be quite a badge of honor if I could manage to win with them. Do you like the movie Total Recall? Let me look it up. I think I've seen that. The name sounds familiar, but I'm blanking on which one it is right now. Kate Beckinsale, Colin Farrell, and Jessica Biel. Based on film of the same name. Constructor. Oh, the Schwarzenegger one. Yeah. Oh man, freaking I saw that movie a long time ago though. We're talking like probably over 12 years ago is when I saw that movie. All right. Hello there, Tenebrae. Let's see here. Let's keep getting some more factories. Yeah, we got to get more artillery happening here. I also got to get up to the 20 widths at some point. I have refineries, right? Oh, no, I don't. I thought I had one. I thought I got one from a focus somewhere. I guess that makes sense. Don't want... Refineries don't really work with eco anarchism. Whoa, excuse me. But yeah, all the Planet of the Apes films I really like. They've all got something or other that's good with them. But like I said, the Tim Burton one would, if I had to say, would definitely be last place. There was definitely some interesting stuff going on in there. There just was a lot of stuff that didn't get fleshed out. I felt. Let's see here. But I really would have liked more of a how do we say it? How, like, what was his name? It was Colonel Atar and what was his name? Frickin'. It was Colonel Atar, and then who was the old gorilla? Fuck. General Krull. Yeah. The one who the General Krull's the one who ends up helping the humans. Like their prior relationship, I feel like that could have been fleshed out more. It's more of like the ape society. Yeah. Let's see. Cooperation with the Tripolitanian Free National Bloc. On the world stage, a complete mystery, the Free National Bloc has been stirring heads in Tripoli lately as its open pro-international rhetoric and admiration for syndicalism has made policymakers throw a glance at an otherwise irrelevant spot on the map. Boasting no industry to speak of, illiterate almost to the last man, and offering very little resources, its geographic position could nonetheless prove essential in warding off any threats from the Ped Noirs. To this end, observers from all across the Internationale have flocked down to Tripoli in the hopes of decisively pulling the nation into our alliance. Despite the boasting of their leader, Fakwin Hassan, many in our own nations are doubting whether Tripoli wouldn't be proved to be a liability rather than an asset. Furthermore, pointing out the socialist ideals the FNB promotes could barely be called socialist. We are nonetheless thankful for their praise. Okay. Oh god, I'm blanking out on where Tripolitania is. Oh, right here. Yeah. It's somewhere in North Africa. Yeah. Yeah, to the shores of Tripoli. Alright. This eco-anachronism sounds so insidious. I've been seeing this joke over and over lately about, like, instead of anarcho-capitalism, we need to worry about arachno-capitalism, which is like really libertarian spiders trying to take over the world. It's true, CHE was part of the Army, not the Marines, yeah. My friend who's in the Marines, yeah, or is a Marine, he should, yeah, he would have been saying, come on, conquering history games. Decades of map painting games almost failed, CHG. Well, these aren't accurate maps. I think we've talked about this before, that the equator is so much further north than it should be on this map, like, compared to real life. Let's see here. Yeah, let's just keep. Well, civilian trains are actually full of fun. No, let's keep. Yeah, artillery. Gotta have the artillery. Which they see that I know because I was an artilleryman. Artillery, king of the battle.
Listen up.
Actually, hold on a sec. Is it saying that we got an inferior enemy? Nope, superior enemy across the border from us. Not good. Not good at all. Yeah, we have absolutely no intel about what the heck is going on over there. Oh, nice. We get the tree. We get a Lermond agency. Oh, there it is. Can Germany stop Japan? Stay tuned. Let's see here. We get the best howitzers in the game pretty quick here, like, why? Oh no, PSA has not been able to defeat the US. Oh no, Sushi got in the war. No, that's good for us. The Japan is attacking Germany, so they'll take out their colonies. Take them out. Keep them separate. I'm sorry. Sorry, I just did that. Fuck it, we're going hard. Is it bad that I really like this song? No. No. Nothing wrong with that. The Peking song is pretty rad, given how many variations it is. Yeah, it's terrific. Oh, looking good for the commune here. Cleaning up right now. Oh, they're under with Nermal. Oh, so they overthrew Bos, or was it always them? I forget. The agrarian socialism. Our brothers in arms. Non-aggression pact with Japan? Sure. Wait a minute, what? Who the hell is this? Nasuhito? This guy's got like feathers coming out of his collar or something? Some kind of bird? Huh. You know what? Let's listen to the Peking song. Because I'm already demonetized earlier from when that crash happened. Let's listen to it in English first. We'll keep the rain for atmosphere.
For
I just looked at a comment on this video. The biggest me and the boys moment in history.
The year was 1900. 'Tis worth remembering the men who lived through 55 days at Peking. 'Twas called the Boxer Insurrection, a bloody Oriental War against all nations of the diplomatic corps.
What's my consumer goods like now? We're down to 22. Nice.
Buttered in the breeze, the Italian and the Russian, and the flag of the Japanese. Then came the sound of bugles, the rolling drums of doom, and the streets of Peking were as empty as a tomb.
Really should have been doing the motorized earlier because the I need them for supply. I keep forgetting that that's a new thing.
The Empress of all China gave the signals to begin. Let the foreign devils be driven from Peking. They stormed the French legation. They attacked with shot and shell.
Alright.
And they came in blood-red blouses, screaming "Shao!" as they fell.
Alright.
The drums and long and muffled.
Wait, Leo is just in this chat to cause trouble today.
Through the ages, you can hear them echoing.
What's this? I am non-aggression, sure. So Hirohito got assassinated, huh?
55 days at Peking.
Still have Imperial Glory, though. Alright, yeah, we'll do the Spanish version. Or maybe we'll just do all the versions. 50,000 versions! Did I say virgins? Versions, goodness. Here we go. This is the Spanish version. A little faster. A little more pep in our step.
Fue el año de 1900, Pekín en sangre se bañó y en sus cimientos la ciudad se estremeciyo. Los
The Spanish lift.
deseosos de hacer mal, hilaron sus cuchillos con instintos de chacal. La emperatriz de China en su afán los alentó. En su mano marfilina la sentencia rubricó. Matad al extranjero, gritó como un clarín, porque no los quiero 55 días en Pekín.
Dun. 50,000 virgins. Is that the entire Hearts of Iron 4 player base? Oh, there's more than 50,000 players.
Los hombres de las legaciones unieron llenos de valor sus corazones para defender su honor. Franceses e italianos con los rusos en unión y los norteamericanos, Gran Bretaña y Japón. Total 11 naciones empuñaron el fusil.
El fusil.
Leones contra los 14.000. Los boxes fueron derrotados y fue aplastado su motín. Ya están callados los peñones en Clarín. Recordad el principio hasta el fin. 55 días en Pekín.
Okay. But I think I might actually be wrapping it up here today. We're just sort of killing time at the moment while I try to get ready for a proper fight. We just plain and simple don't have much of an army to use at the moment. Let's get the nature music back on. There we go. Oi, sweet Sweden took Iceland! They took Iceland! Oh man. Freaking. I don't know what to do. Okay. Sweden imperialism, PSA is giving them hell. Yeah, like they've been at, like they're just sending every man to the front, and he's just getting shot. This is like that's like that scene in Enemy in the Gates. That was that shit about, you know, though they're running forward with the rifles. Actually, no, it's the opposite. Okay, there's a lot of rifles, but there's no men. So yeah, just every man is just like dual wielding M1s, rushing towards into the Rockies. Curl up in a ball and cry. I didn't think about which way I'd go from here. Let's get more rifles. Okay, yeah, I think we're just gonna stop it there for right now, but what I think we'll try to do is in the next episode we'll try to go to war with the CSA, or we might rather wait, what? Are we back at war with the Entente or something? No, we're not. We're hold on, are we not at war with the Germans? Okay, no, we are. Yeah, so we're at war with the Irish. What we might try to do here is maybe send our army back over to Europe. Maybe we can help them take Ireland. You know, if they can manage to take something that actually has a dock, we can send our forces over. See, this is a mistake. There's no, unless they can take Galway. Oh, nice. Is the shore bombardment happening? Hell yeah. Very good. Yeah, like, let's see, the American Union State's getting more population as time goes on. They've got the factory count. But yeah, this is, it's pretty ugly. It's pretty ugly. Let's see, war never changes. Hard cut to 250,000 Californians living across Dust Bowl area. When haven't the Mexicans ever not looked menacing? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, that's it. But I'm gonna stream tomorrow night, for sure. And I'm trying to think of any other news. For those of you who didn't catch it yesterday, I'm not gonna be streaming on Saturday, but I should be streaming on Sunday, so that'll hopefully be some Death Stranding. And also, let's look forward to April. Oh my god, I am so freaking ready for April to be here. This month has been crazy, and yet for like the last week, all I've been wanting to do is get to April. I'm so excited. Thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. You all have yourselves a wonderful night, and I'll see you around. Special thank you to everybody who donated via Super Chat. Take care. Hopefully there won't be any crashes next time.